Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Live Alive! Last time, we got into the crafting system, we fought Zaki, the leader of the other tribe, that wanted to kidnap Belle, and for that we got exiled from our hometown, hell yeah, and I couldn't even finish the episode in a cool way, that I got attacked by these guys. So, let's, I could ZZ and try to put them to sleep. These guys can actually be quite dangerous. I didn't even have a chance to equip Belle yet. I could just run from the fight, but that does not despawn the encounter. So that can be a problem. Let's do Naga. Let's see. 52, sure. I left Belle just waste a turn so she gets the experience. I don't want to get her anywhere close these guys. Yeah, so let's just do Bonk Bonk. Okay, she doesn't have to act anymore. She's good for the experience now. Okay, but we're taking a lot of damage here. But the other enemy's actually sleeping, so we can just ham on this one for a little bit. Ooh, great chance to do an E. Set some poison. And we'll pass with you. And we'll do another ZZ. See if we put that to sleep. Get a better position. Okay. Here's my plan. I don't know if that wakes it up. Oh. That doesn't seem to wake it up. So we could just wait here and do nothing and let the poison do the job until he wakes up again. But nope. Let's just try to speed this a little bit. Okay, we're good. Ooh, speed it down too. In this episode, I will fight a lot and I will get into a little more detail about the battle system and how it works. We level up and we get push push. It's a very strong move too. Belle is level 2. Hard rock found. Now I want to equip Belle first. Let's get into the statistics of the game. Okay. So Belle. We're gonna give her the Ooh mask. Actually, before we do that, something that I didn't know for a long time. If you go in here and go on a piece of equipment, you hit A twice, you can see what it does. Other than the defense value, you can see if it gives other stuff. Like, for example, the Ooh mask gives IQ plus 15, sleep immunity, mind of 8 up, and wind skill of 8 up. Skills in this game are divided in many different elements. There's like water, wind, fire, mind. There's even light, good, and evil. There are a lot of enemies, but there's also like foot, firearm, don't know, slash, all of those. So yeah, you can, if you get evade up in a certain element, then you can reduce damage from that type of skill. It doesn't make you dodge the skill, it makes you take less damage from those types of skill. So in this case, if we equip the Ul mask, we'll take less damage from mind skills and wind skills. And we'll do that. Let's equip it. And as for weapon, we're gonna give her the wild bag. Gives her 40 attack. For the glove, we're gonna give her the swish whip. Wait a minute. Isn't that the opposite that I have to do? I go. No, that's okay. So here, yeah, the swish whip. Now, yeah, wild bag on weapon. And this goes on glove. On body, we're gonna give it wild dress. 68 defense. Hell yeah. Nothing on bullets. Huh. I thought I crafted everything. Oh well, it's not too important. But we're gonna give her nose ornaments. Because she's all about AIQ. I guess the beast thing was a surplus. Oh well. Oh, the stats, right. So let's talk about the 6 stats real quick. You got attack and defense, and only your party members have attack and defense. The enemies don't. The enemies also only have the other 4 stats and HP, of course. So attack is like a general how much damage you do. Of course, the higher you attack, the more damage you do. And defense is the generic, the more defense you have, the less damage you'll take. Then you have 4 stats: power, speed, vitality, and IQ. Power is similar to attack. There are certain skills that will scale on your power, so the more power you have, the better for those skills. Speed, there are some skills that will scale on your speed stat, but what the speed stat does is that the higher it is, the more steps you're allowed to take before an enemy acts. And at the same time, it will make your charge skill charge a lot faster. Vitality is a defensive stat. I don't think there are any skills that will scale off of your vitality, but there are skills that when you get hit, they will check on your vitality, so the higher that is, the less damage you'll take. IQ is kind of like the spirit stat in RPG Maker. The higher it is, the more damage your quote-unquote magic skills will do, or your mind skills will do. And at the same time, when you receive damage from those skills, the higher your IQ, the less damage you'll take. On the right, you can see the level of your character, the max HP that character has, and the experience points. In this case, it's 0, because Belle just leveled up. Every time you level up, you're at 0 experience. So we'll go around and just fight here to get materials and just to get accustomed to the battle system, to see a bunch of skills that we have gotten and stuff. And get to... Oh, fuck, this one's hard. Okay. Okay, let's start with some ZZ. We need to kind of calm these cats down. Can't fight them all at once, they are dangerous. So let's do that. Gory, you can do this and poison a couple of them. In the meantime, this guy will attack us, but we're good. Okay, I'm turned around, that's not good. Now, you should be able to hold your ground, Belle. Let's see. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And you shouldn't take too much damage. Okay, that's dangerous. That's scary. How do I protect her? I guess I can just try to finish this guy off. It might counterattack, or it might kill it. Let's see. Okay, it's dead. I need to get Belle out of there, though. If the tiger on the bottom right turns around, she just get hit. She'll just get hit, and that's not good. I'll pass, actually. You go over there and pass. Can we do another ZZ? Can we hit all of them now? Oh, we can hit all of them. This, for example, is a mind skill, and I think the likelihood of that working is based off your IQ compared to the IQ of the target. So we'll do some poison over there, then we'll slowly kill them off one by one. I think now it's a good chance to talk about positioning and back attacks and side attacks. This is something the game that doesn't really tell you. You pass, Belle. You can't really do anything. You're low on HP anyway, and I want to conserve healing items for something later. So while the game doesn't tell you, there is a bonus for your attacks on trying to get like attack like behind an enemy or from the side of an enemy. Because of course from the side and from the back you're gonna be more accurate. Oh shit, Belle is about to get hit. This is not good. Well, let's see if she gets hit or not. She might not get hit. Pass. Okay. I can take that. It's fine. Go up. Pass. Let's just put them to sleep. How about that? I can show you what the game thinks is behind or the side right now, because I can use the tiger in the center of the screen to show you. So let's see if... Ooh. Gore is almost dead. This fight is hard. Oh shit, it might die here. Okay, but he's not quite dead yet. But I don't want to heal him. Here's the thing. I can end the fight. I can try to end the fight. And he'll come back to life. If he gets attacked, he's dead. Okay. So here's how it works in Live Alive. When a character reaches 0 HP, they're knocked out. And they can't move. And if you can still resurrect them if you are able to heal. But if they get attacked again, they're gone for good. And they won't get any experience from the fight. Unfortunately, Gory died, but that's okay. You'll get back at the end of the fight. He just won't get the experience this time. So let's use this tiger as an example for what's behind, what's in front, and what's the side. So right now I'm in front of the tiger. I think I can put some... I can mark the squares that are in front, and the squares that are considered side, and the squares that are considered behind. So these are the position in front, behind, and side. This works for you too. So for Pogo right now, these are the fronts, side, and back. So if an enemy attacks from those positions, from side and back, it'll be more accurate and do more damage. So it works both sides. Right now, I'm in front, but you know what? I could move to try and get to side, but that's okay. I'm getting Okay, it's fine though. Bell, you know what, Bell? Give me a hand here. You're still in front, but you can do some damage. Hell yeah. Bell's level 3. Wave gained. That's a healing move. We needed that a couple turns ago. Oh well. Let's hope not all battles are like this. It's rare if I find another one now. I'm gonna run from it. Okay, cool. It's just a mammoth. It's fine. This guy's not that big of a deal. Let's actually see push. This thing doesn't do a lot of damage, but it has a chance to paralyze, which will be key in a certain battle later on. Right now, not that much. Should have put some poison. Oh well. Oh, that does a lot. Oh crap. Okay, we might not be able to handle it. Actually, wave. Heal us up. This is great. Look at that. And he also buffs. Don't do that again, man. What the hell? Oh, you rolled low this time. Okay. Well, Bash is still our best bet. Now that our power is up, it's probably going to do more damage if it hits. Don't kill in one hit. Come on. Okay. Let's actually do some poison on this guy. So yeah, the episode today will mostly be fighting all the things in the plains here. Just to give us an idea of the battle system. And so I can elaborate on it. Now, something that you will get to understand as you play the game is how the enemies take the turns. So, for example, now I could move around and the enemy won't take a turn until I do a certain amount of steps, and that depends on my speed stat. But every time you take an action, either fight or item, then the enemies will act. So right now there's only one enemy, so this enemy is gonna get a turn every time one of my characters does a thing. So Gory attacks, the enemy attacks. Bell attacks, the enemy attacks. Pogo attacks, the enemy attacks. And it just keeps going like this. If there are multiple enemies, they will take turns. So for example, Pogo attacks, enemy A attacks. Gory attacks, enemy B attacks. Bell attacks, enemy A attacks again. That's how it works. Enemies can either do an attack or maybe turn around or move of one square or start charging at moves. It's rare that enemies will charge moves, but there are some that will do that. You can't tell when they're charging a move. There's no visual indicator, but you can tell they're charging a move because they're standing still and they're not doing anything. So if you see that, it's possible that the enemy is charging something bad. Anyway, we're just gonna keep doing this. This guy, unfortunately, has a lot of health, and he just keeps doing that. I should probably move Pogo out of the way. You know what, Pogo? You just go over there, yeah. I did 4 steps, and then the enemy acted. I will pass, and I will wave because I'm low on HP. Okay, you take damage, sure. So Reckless Strike hits there as well. I can do this. Oh. Crush Underfoot seems a lot less dangerous than Reckless Strike. So I'm trying to get a better positioning on my characters here. No, I didn't mean to pass there. Well, Belle is kind of knocked out now. What do? We can try to save her by doing this. See if that pushes. Nice. Oh, good. We did it. My plan was to push the enemy away so they wouldn't be able to attack Belle. I guess that plan worked out. Where is this enemy? It's gotta be around here. There we go. Another one. But now we're stronger. We also have Boom Boom. Jump Dash. And again, the smaller the range, the higher the damage usually. Usually. Not all the time. Let's do this. Set up some field. This time we'll have Belle maybe attack a little bit too. If we can. This Reckless Strike does so much damage. I have to heal almost every turn here. Let's see. Can I... do I have any items actually that can be useful here? And by the way, when you scroll through skills or items... Let's see if I can paralyze them. When you scroll through items or skills, blue skills are healing skills, and all the others are damaging skills. So you can immediately tell which are the ones that heal. Oh, if I do soap for it. Let's go. Okay, poison field. Hell yeah. Oof. That hurts. But sure, we have wave. We're fine. So yeah, this episode will be quite long. We're already at 15 minutes and we didn't do much actually, but if I get into a fight with multiple enemies, I want to show you how I'm able to predict which enemy will attack next. Holy shit. Doing so much damage, man. Stop it. And she's down. See if I can push him away then. Bang bang. Get out of here, please. Thank you. Oh, just like before. Gory's level 7. Ookie Burp. Bell is level 5. Zamidi Bone. Nice. That's a great healing item. We want a lot of those. Can we get an easier fight? Okay, you know what? Let's show this. Run. I said that usually changes the fight, but we just reroll the same fight again. There we go. That's different now. Nice. That's something that we can handle for once. That won't take years to do. Thank God. Here's the thing about battles. Each battle gives a certain amount of experience. So I'm not sure. I think here they all give the same amount. So even if either I take 7 years to take out a mammoth, or I take a few turns to take out these guys, and will give me the same experience points. Of course, the more you level up, the less experience you get. But also harder fights will give you more experience. So we have some skills to see too. But yeah, I already explained the experience pretty much. Like, it's very easy. Just make sure every character does at least one action, they'll get full experience from that fight. This guy will craft items. So if you want to craft stuff, you can still do it. But getting materials now is not that easy as in the beginning of the game, because you can't really farm them from the caveman. You know what? I'm done. I'm not want to fight this guy again. Can we get some other encounter? Okay, these guys are easy. We also have gods to show off. We didn't do that. I think this is a drain spell. Yep. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but drains health. Now, you have another one, right? Ookie Burp. This is an area of effect that takes some time to charge, so we need to be careful about that. Bell. I'll put you... I don't know, you know. I wanted to attack the one above. Okay, I think it might also poison. Let's see. No, it does debuffs. Okay. And the debuffs in this game stuck, by the way. So, and also the buffs. So if you keep buffing a certain stat, eventually that stat will go super high. At the same time, if you keep debuffing an enemy's certain stat, that stat will go down a lot. Okay, that was easy. Much better. Bell's level 6. I want her to level 8. Just to show off a skill that she can get. We'll see if we're able to do that. Okay, rematch time. This time. We leveled up. We're much stronger. Let's see. Bash bash 48. Really? Aha. That does a lot less now. Let's see if I can get Bell involved in attacking a little bit this time. Huh? That'd be great. Okay, Tranquip sucks, right? Yeah. Finally, she can attack. Let's see. Yeah, she can deal a lot of damage. She's more like a glass cannon, but she's also very inaccurate. And not a lot of HP. Pogo is a character that has a lot of HP. You'll see. It's kind of like... How are we at right now? 383, 327 between him and Gory, but eventually Pogo will skyrocket. And you'll see the gap between Pogo's HP and Gory's HP will become pretty apparent as we move on. That did 96 though. Okay, we won. This time was much easier. Gory leveled up too. Let's see. Any more? Some down there, some up here. Okay, I'm doing this one. Takes 7 years to do it. And again, It's probably gonna give me the same amount of experience as one enemy. Okay, this one's different. Might have different attacks too. Well, I'm putting you to sleep. So we can get closer. We'll do an E. Actually, no, we'll pass. Get Bell here and do a bonk bonk. That seems to do a lot. Yep. That can really help. Okay, it's fine. And sure, we'll do basic attack. I don't even need to set up a poison field. See, here's the thing. If you can finish fights fast, you don't even need healing. Because you're gonna get healed at the end of the fight anyway. Now, let's see. If I get another turn, I'll show you something. Okay. So I was talking about reviving characters. The only way you can... there are no, like, revive items in this game. The way you revive is that you have to use an healing item. We have... for example, Meaty Bone only heals the user. But a giant Meaty Bone heals around the user and the user as well. So in order to revive someone, you just gotta heal it like that. Just go close and use a area of effect item that heals the character at 0 HP. Ooh, rub sticks, that's nice. Bell's level 7. Okay, this is the skill I wanted for... I thought she had to get to 8, but no. There is something here. Oh, okay, it's above the platform. There's so much junk here. I didn't expect all these enemies. Oh well, we'll have to take care of them anyway. But this is okay because we got some new skills now. They will make fighting things here a lot faster. Rub sticks is a charge skill. It'll take a long time to charge. Hopefully we want to get interrupted by that Mo. We might. Let's see what that does. That didn't spin me, so I'm good. Bell. I don't want to use that test quite yet because I want to show rub sticks. So we'll take care of this guy in the meantime. Rub sticks. There's a pillar of fire, does a lot of damage, and leaves a fire field on the floor. And fire does 24 damage. Poison only did 16. Now you're gonna see Lala in action. But I want the experience, so you know what? Now look at this. I do an action, that enemy acts. So when Gory acts, the brown tiger will act. So when Belle acts, if she doesn't win the fight by doing this, the gray tiger will act. Oh, it's a charge skill. Okay, sure. Makes sense. I mean, if it wasn't a charge skill, it would be too broken. It's already broken as it is. You'll see in a second as she gets the turn. So she sings and enemies take insane damage. Yep. That's that. That should tell you something about Belle. You know what happens when you get an OP character in the team, right? If you played some JRPGs, you probably already know. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this. So if you want to waste time, because you're waiting for a charge skill to happen, you can do a few things. One, you can just run around, or you can use your skills, of course. But there are, yeah, max damage, hell yeah. But there are other ways to just waste time if you're waiting for something to happen. Which can also be an enemy moving in the right spot for you to attack and you just don't want to move for whatever reason. So if you're waiting for something to happen, let's actually show how you can do that while we're waiting for a Lala. So you can move around, or you can hit Alt or R to rotate your character. That wastes time. It's like moving around, but you just stay on the spot. Although be careful, because you're going to expose your sides or your back if you do that. So only do it if you're sure of what you're doing. But there is an even safer way to wait. And let's see. In the next fight, we'll definitely do it while we wait for another Lala. We'll bash this one. She can't hit it from that far. Lala has insane range, but not that insane. So we'll pass and we'll fight. So now Gory will wait by simply mashing Y. And you can wait on the spot without rotating your character and risking exposing sides or back. It's exactly like walking, except you just stay on the spot. Gory got a new skill too. I think we ran out of encounters. There might be a couple more up here. Yeah. Where are you? There you are. So yeah, I've told you how you can wait in the fight. 136. And Gory, show us this. Blum Blum is sexy tats. Let's see. It's a charge skill. So we'll just wait for him to do that. Hopefully that doesn't push him. Okay. And there we go. Yeah, that does a lot, but it lowers Gory stats. So, yeah. And the meaty bone. We're gonna need a lot of meaty bones, by the way. Nope, didn't mean to open the menu. Sniff, sniff. Okay, one last fight. It's night. Okay, supreme business, sure. I think I pretty much explained the most of the combat system. I mean, there's a little more than than this. Also, if you want to turn around the character without wasting time, here's what you can do. Select this, and you can just turn around your character. Or you can hit Alt and R. This will not make enemies act. As long as you're in this targeting point, you will not make enemies act. And in fact, there is a kind of exploit that you can do with that. It's not something that you should do, because it's honestly not worth it. But basically, if you do that, you can overflow a certain value, and if you then attack, the enemies will not act because you overflow the value of which they will act. It's weird to explain in few words for those that are uninitiated in programming, but just know that it is technically possible to just do that every attack and just have the enemies never attack you for the entirety of the game. Obviously, every time you want to do that, it's like you'd have to waste like an hour pressing L. So don't do that. Definitely don't want to do that. I think this is a good time to stop. We arrived at this cave, and next time we'll check it out and see what's on the other side. See you all then.